off your title and position.
I'm Ronnie Wallace, and I'm EVP of Commercial Lending at Heritage First Bank.
Well, Ronnie, you're known pretty well around Floyd County, the Coosa Valley area. First off, you said you're VP here at Heritage Bank. How long have you been here?
I've been at Heritage about 2 years. Spent a couple of years in the Cobb County market, driving back and forth from Rome. Friends of mine called and started a bank there, so I went down and assisted with that. And as you might imagine, that drive got a little difficult after 2 years, being gone on the road so much. So had the opportunity to come back to Rome and be with the folks here at Heritage.
Tell us a little bit about banking in general around the area. Obviously, the economy has been up and down. What's some of the things that you've seen happen over the past 2, 3, 4, or 5 years?
Well, the economy downturn actually occurred really back in the 2008, even early part of the 2008 economy. The economy had been carried for so long by the consumer, and the consumer frankly stopped spending. Most of the consumer spending, unfortunately, had been brought about because of the easy credit involved, and that's both credit cards and housing, and that began to slow. Once that began to slow, of course, there was a domino effect in the economy, and people now have been unable in some instances to pay their debts, and the purchasing of large goods and services have stopped. And but I think we're on the area of recovery now, particularly because things are looking up because people are spending again.
What has Heritage done to really help promote, the local economy as well as, the Joe Blow on the street?
Well, Heritage is involved very much with the retail consumer and the small business owner. We have made certain that we are available in terms of both offering expertise and advice and critical planning to the small business owner, as well as offering loans. We have money to lend and have been lending money throughout this time of recession.
You talk about the political spectrum of things. Everybody remembers you're technically the first mayor of Rome and Floyd County. You've been out of politics now for how long?
Actually, my last meeting was January of '08, so we're actually 2 years now. It seems in some respects longer than that, but in other respects it seemed like it was only a few weeks ago that I stopped serving.
Did you ever miss it?
I miss it. First of all, I have free Monday nights, which I had not had before. Of course, being a commissioner, anybody who's willing to run for office, they deserve some credit because obviously it's going to take away from their time, both personally and professionally. But I miss it because of the interaction with people and with the public, and particularly the other elected officials. I miss it from that standpoint.
Ever thought of getting back in at any point?
Well, the thought occurred to me. There have been some interest expressed by others in my running for certain positions, but I think the timing is very important for me personally as to whether or not I'll run again. I don't have any desire to hold a particular position, but I think it's important that whatever position there is that I am able to contribute because I do look back with the 12 years I served and hope that in some way I played a small part in getting Rome to what it could be, what we think it could be, because Rome's a great community, and it takes a lot of teamwork, and being a part of a team is hugely important.
I know a lot of people can see your face at Braves games locally, hobbies, interests. What do you do when you don't have the suit and tie on?
Well, I do a lot of things. I have 3 grandchildren, so I try to spend as much time with them as possible. And of course, I'm pretty much a gym rat. I like to go to the gym when I have the time. Of recent, I've been fortunate enough to have been teaching up at Shorter College a couple of classes in the business department, primarily finance, and I've enjoyed that a great deal. So I have varied interest in things that I'm doing, but a lot of things out there that I like to do. I like to travel. Rhonda and I like to travel a lot, and so we try to always allocate enough time to go places and do things together. We do most everything we do together.
You've been here pretty much your whole life. You've worked outside of Rome recently, but you came back. What is it about Rome and the Coosa Valley area that you just love, and this is where home is?
Well, Rome is not perfect. Certainly, we must agree and acknowledge that we're not perfect. But you go to other communities and you quickly see that there is some different things that Rome has to offer. And sometimes we describe it by quality of life, and that's hard to create a value or equate that with a number, but it's just the feeling of place. Rome has a feeling of place that people enjoy. We've been very careful both in the city and the county to make sure that public safety is primary in what we provide. We have great law enforcement and fire protection here, and so I think the sense of place, Rome has that. We provide for the young and the old. Many communities our size and larger don't even have enough recreation facilities to practice or to play on, and I think we do a good job in providing that. We provide for passive and active activities with our parks areas, and there's been a great cooperation over the last few years with the county, and the county has played a huge role in that. So I think it's the sense of place, the protective area that we have, the ways that we can enjoy ourselves, and the natural green areas that we provide in the trail systems.